Hello folks, Angel here. Today I'm going to show you some Killing Floor 2 tips and tricks for playing with the Commando and just some general information for people that are new to the game and so forth and so forth. So let me get straight into it. Okay, as you can see, I'm on my Commando and I'm almost level 25. Now the Commando does extra damage with his weapons, and he can show you where cloaked enemies are and their health bar for 58 meters. That will obviously turn to 60 when I level up. And this is you gain 1 second extra Z time for every 5 levels, so once I level up that will be 6 seconds, and your reload speed increases. You can call out cloaked Zs, I'll show you how that looks, and night vision capability. Now I'm going to show you some of my skills. Now, just as always, this is not the best way I'm going to show you. I'm just showing you my personal preference for how I like to play and just what works for me. Alright, so let me get straight into it. I don't take the tactical reload to reload 20% faster and look more elite. I take to have more capacity in your magazines, because more capacity also equals less reloading. So, you know, this one is actually not bad, but I'm gonna go with the impact one, because sometimes you do need to take out your pistol and your knife. Where this helps is if you're playing on a higher difficulties. What it means, like on normal difficulty, you'll get X amount of money for, I'm just gonna use this as an example, you get 20 gold or money for killing a normal zombie. On hard difficulty you'll get 15, and on very hard you'll get 10, and on suicidal you'll get 5. You know, it goes down like that. So the basic weapons that you start off with, for them to be more potent, will save a lot of money. I'll show you guys another trick on how to save money as well. This is to increase your health and armor. I'm gonna go with the 2 extra magazines, and this upgrade your ammo, giving Commando weapons 25% more damage and reducing their recoil by 50%. This is going to help us get a lot of headshots. I'm not going to go with more ammo in a magazine. Right? I believe doing more damage and having more follow-up shots will enable us to do, well, more damage. Alright, let's get back into the outpost again, and this is on normal difficulty once again. It's just to show you guys some gameplay as well. Alright, now the Commando's role. Firstly, if you press the middle mouse button, that's a default button if I'm not mistaken, you switch single fire and burst rounds. You obviously want single fire currently. Now the role of the Commando is to kill the weak Zeds, the weak zombies, like this gore fast and these normal clots. And how he does it very effectively with headshots. And headshots with this guy is very easy. As you see, I'm not even using the iron sights. You can more or less just judge it. And this is something that is very important for anybody ever wanting to play Commando, because your weapons don't do the greatest amount of damage. Most of the time you're going to have to go with headshots. Alright, so that is one of the very important ones. Something else. The Commando's grenades are also quite potent. Now I'm just shooting bad. So don't underestimate his grenades. He doesn't get a bonus for it, but they still do a lot of damage because they are explosive, so they work very well against flesh bounds. Let's quickly get to the trader, see if we can get a weapon.
Glad you made it back. Don't bleed on anything.
Okay, now looking at the weapons, my personal favorite is this Kalashnikov. I usually just save up until I can get that one, and the Scar assault rifle. As you can look at the stats, you'll see the Kalashnikov does a little bit more damage, and then the Scar does the most damage. It's a really nice gun, that. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna buy a few mags for
We're
the
almost
varmint
out of
rifle,
time.
because we are right with this rifle for now. To quick heal, just press Q.
Nice.
Just
Never
if
could
you
get my head around snow.
didn't know that. If you're holding tab, you can see how much kills you've got. Something I just want to mention as well, the Commando will get a lot of kills because his main function is to kill the weaker Zeds. So you'll always rack up quite a few kills with this guy.
More Zeds inbound.
Okay, where's our first victims?
Picking them off.
The bullpup actually works really nice for getting headshots as well. These little guys, they just die very quickly.
A decent beginning. Let's
This
call
is
that
what
your warm-up.
the Commando is designed to do. He's supposed to have quick firing weapons to dispatch the smaller Zeds, zombies, so you don't get overwhelmed by numbers.
Someone keeping score?
And in this game, always check your back,
Not rust, ugly.
because that's one thing. There's always something that wants to bite you from behind.
Break out the earmuffs. Siren.
This is the siren. I want to show you guys when she screams again. I'm going to throw a grenade at her. See, my grenade just disappeared. It didn't explode. So watch out for them. What I generally do, I always make sure I kill them first, because they
Watch out. Siren.
mess up a lot of grenades, and that's wasting a lot of money. This varmint rifle that I'm using at the moment, not sure if I'm saying that name correctly, but this weapon, its ammo is very cheap. So a good way of saving money early on in the game. As you see, I have 1,200 dosh at the moment.
Hey.
So we're going to get a
Santa,
quick heal
round
here. Pick up some ammo, because that gives us a grenade as well. Just this is by far one of my favorite weapons, this Kalashnikov. Absolutely love it. Let's get a grenade as well. Show you guys the grenade. What I like about this weapon is you can see at the bottom right, it's full auto, and then 3-round burst. We're going to leave it on full auto, because if you look down the sight, you see you can easily get headshots with this. Plus, as things get a little bit closer, you can go full auto, obviously. On this map, this is the outpost map. I love this section here. I found it's one of the best places to defend. If you have 1 or 2 guys covering this section, I have, with a sharpshooter, I sit here, because you're slightly elevated, and then you just look down your scope here.
Never could get
And
my
then one
head
of your
around
friends
snow.
can be in front, and you just cover him from the back. You guys will be wrecking them.
Hard to tell.
See how these stalkers are highlighted? Red with the Commando's ability. Ah, there's a Mr. Fleshbound coming.
Bullseye.
Now let's get the grenades right. See there? 3 grenades. And he's basically dead. Alright, let's get out of here, because this is going to turn into a very bad spot to be in. That's why it's important to kill the sirens as well, because if I threw those grenades... Let's get that pistol. If I threw those grenades and she screamed, then that Fleshbound would have been all over me now. Just another tip, just always watch for sirens, because they are bad for business. As you saw now, the husk, I shot him on his backpack, causes him to explode. You can use them as little grenades as well. If they if they're like in a group,
It's all over me.
and they'll more than likely kill all the smaller Zeds with the explosion. Headshots, headshots, headshots. It's all you need to remember with the Commando. It's really good at getting multiple headshots.
Come see me. The pod's safely open.
And I love this Kalashnikov. It's a really, really, really nice gun.
That flesh pound didn't know what hit it just now. Very nice work.
Hey, Santa!
If you guys haven't watched my Berserker video, I show you there how the Berserker can block a door.
Come and get your
And I
tools of
found that
trade.
the Commando is actually a really good class for supporting the Berserker because of his high rate of fire and high ammo capacity. So it works well, especially on the lower difficulties. I found on the higher difficulties that I struggle a bit with the Commando. It might just be that I'm just not that great on Hell on Earth and stuff, but Hell on Earth is really difficult and you get so little money that it's difficult. Something I wanted to just explain to you guys as well. If you look at my weight at the bottom right of the screen, it says 12 out of 15. It means I've got 3 weight still unassigned.
Never could get my head
Now,
around.
if things get so bad that you have to take out these pistols,
More Zeds inbound.
then it's really bad, and these pistols are not great. What I would suggest is the Gunslinger has got really nice weapons that pack a big punch and they don't weigh a lot. So what I mean with that is you can
A solid start.
get one of those
But many Zeds
500,
remain.
the .500, the 50 caliber pistols. You can carry one of them as the Commando. Just remember, if you kill something with that pistol, you will get XP for the Gunslinger class and not for the Commando class. So just bear that in mind. Okay, you heard that roar. Means there's Uncle Fleshbound coming. Now we're gonna want to do this. It's 2 of them this time. Lucky us. So this is not gonna be fun. He's gonna be any moment now because I really upset him now. Where you, Fleshbound?
Bullseye.
Okay, let's see if we can get some of these guys out of our way.
Keep it up. When
Damn
you're
it.
done, I can reopen the trader pod.
We don't need to lose so much health. Another thing you can do when he's chasing you, close doors behind you, not like how I did now. It will stop him for a second. Might just be the second you need to get a bit away from him. Ow. This is not going well for me. Like I said, Commando is not the greatest for killing Fleshbounds, especially if you've run through your grenades. His grenades is very effective though against a Fleshbound. Okay, that might make that we survive. I need him to run out of his rage. The weak spots for the Fleshbound is his chest piece that glows. That's one of the weak spots, and his head is obviously also a weak spot. So just remember that. Always aim for those 2. Most of the time, everybody shoots him in the chest because it's the part that glows. It's the easiest to hit.
This equipment is an investment.
We're probably gonna get Hans now. I would have liked if we get the Patriarch, so I can show you guys that you can actually still see him with the Commando. Well, before the update you could still see him, so I'm gonna find out that for myself now.
You earn the money. Now spend it.
Let's sell that. Get that. Buy all of this. Now, as you see my loadout, this is a full Commando loadout. We can actually sell that. And then you can go with a medic weapon if you're playing with a team. See, I can even take the SMG. So I'll be able to heal people. Remember, you'll be getting XP for the medic if you do that. But it's an option. And like I said, if I had enough money now, I could get the .500 Magnum revolver. This little pistol here does a lot of damage. Really does a lot of damage. We're gonna have to settle for a Desert Eagle now. Alright, we're not gonna use it. It's just a backup for if we run out of ammo. It's probably gonna be Hans. I hate Hans.
Back to it, mes amis.
Ah, lovely. The game couldn't have been playing with any better. Now we're gonna start off with the Kalishnikov. The reason being, when he runs, you see, I can see him coming. Okay. Now, let's get into this. Look at that health go down, and here comes the missiles. Alright, let's keep him in our view, because we need to see when he goes, because the Commando is not the fastest, so we're gonna need to stay close to him. I'll give you guys some tips on how to fight Skrakes as well. It's one of my next builds. Ah, there he goes. Now let's get the Scar out. See if we can get some more damage on him. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. We got a few hits. But yeah, the problem is we're not fast enough to stay with him. But yeah, this is where the Commando really shines. Clearing trash. These weak Zeds. He does it really well. And when you play a certain class, use it for its strength. Don't play a Commando if your main role is to kill Fleshpounds and Skrakes. You can, but use him for what he's good at. See what I did there? I saw him coming. I pressed shift right at the end because he matches your speed. If you, for instance, if I had to shift the whole time while I was moving backwards, he would match that speed and hit me. That's the same thing you do with the Skrakes. Works on them as well. Just an easy way of fighting Skrakes. Where are you, Patriarch?
I'm unstoppable. That's got me.
Helps having good reflexes as well. Okay, now we're gonna try getting him with a few grenades. Yeah. He's gonna get us with the missiles. Okay, let's see. He should be taking off. Come on.
Like that?
Almost. Yeah, we're just too slow to stick with him. See if we can find him. Damn. Anyway, always use your weaker weapons. I can really recommend that. Just so that you have more ammo with your heavier guns when you need it later on. Let's just get rid of some of this trash, because we'll need to switch to the Scar just now. Okay, let's get a heal. Get some ammo. Now it's time to finish this guy. Yeah, that sucks. He grabs you like that. That's instantly dead on a higher difficulty. Goodbye, Patriarch. Hope you guys have learned something from this video and learned something about how to play the Commando. Just remember, you are here to shoot the smaller Zeds. Stay away from the Skrakes and the Fleshpounds. That's somebody else's job. Follow my series of videos and I'll still show you who is the main guys that are supposed to be killing Skrakes and Fleshpounds. As always, stay safe and I'll see you next time.